friend of mine told me that towards the end of the year, a lot of people get into giving moods. And we've had some sponsors, some donors like Monica, we have Nicole, we have Jenny, we have Melissa, we have Kathleen, and these wonderful people who support us. And they have been doing it individually. We haven't had much success with them, getting more people involved. And I understand it's a difficult thing to get people who will practically be involved. I remember a lady who got a friend to begin doing it, and the friend pledged, but nothing really was forthcoming. There is only one lady, I think, several people. But one example is the jigger lady from the Visiting Nurses Association of the Greater Philadelphia area, who has managed to round up people to sponsor, to give. We have families that have come together and gave as a family. And I want us to come up with a plan as this year comes to a close, that we will get just one person partnering with us to support, because we need to do a few things as the year comes to an end. We have some wonderful things lined up, and they really need money to be accomplished. I don't want to cross the year without having cemented all the homes of people who are in the red flag. We want to enter 2019 on a completely new ground, and we have had immense success in the jigger fight. In fact, in the Western region, we could easily close the office and move to another area because we've had tremendous success. And I just thank God for that. The people who would never, nobody ever imagined they would be jigger free are now jigger free. And I'm amazed. And we could be moving to another place away from Western Kenya this coming year. But there are things we need to do as this year comes to an end. This is November. And so this month and the month of December, if we got more money, we would accomplish our plans for the Western region, so that in 2019 we begin talking about transitioning, moving to another place. Remember, Africa is so huge, and the problems are everywhere, and you cannot tackle the African problems single-handedly. In fact, we are few and we can't do much, but what we are able to do is enough. And when we feel we have done enough, and we need to move to another area, that God is calling us to a different region, then we do that. And it is the working of God anyway. It is about Him and not us. So I want us to make steps of faith in our little corner and reach out to our friends. You don't need to do convincing, because you can't convince anybody. You just have to engage them and talk to them in the wisdom of God, and allow them to partner with you. I know the challenge will be that you could be introducing people to something that doesn't deliver. But the evidence we have shown through our videos really indicates that what we do works. And I'm real. Look at me, I'm here. And, of course, I'm still human. I'm not an angel in any standards. I'm still human, a human being, and I've done some very stupid things. And I still do, and I will still be messing around because I'm just human. But there are things that are a no-go zone for me. And one of the no-go zones is actually the donations from our faithful supporters. That is given. I will not Like, take the donations that you give for the people who are so poor and use those on me. God has really helped me. And I did not begin with Rise Up. God has just helped me through my life to be somebody who actually goes out for people. And it's not beginning now. I don't really struggle with that. I don't struggle with giving. There are so many things that bother me and make me quake and tremble. But when it comes to giving and when it comes to being honest with the substance I have been given, I think there I can deliver. And so, banking on that, based on that conviction in your heart, go on and engage your true friends. You have one or two friends, and talk to them about our cause, and allow them to watch one or two videos with you, and share your heart with them, because we are a movement. Just tell them we are a movement, and I know, share with them how you came to see our videos, how you felt, what happened, in your decision to donate towards our cause, and how you felt, having donated, and you are thinking perhaps I'm being taken advantage of, and then what you saw happening and how that impacted on lives in Africa. And I know people will relate to the stories, to the testimonies you will bear. There is power in bearing the testimony. So talk to them and don't assume anything. Just give them that assurance that it will be well, and know that it really will be fine. I'll be here to do the right thing, and I've been doing this, and I'll continue doing it. And let us together raise more money to get the shoes for children, to cement these houses, and to lift up these hurting people, and to continue working on our projects, like we have the orphanage and all that. So just help me as the year comes to an end to actually do more. And we can do this. Last December, God helped me, and I was in Uganda, and I blessed Ugandan children. It was such a lovely thing. We had people, donate money, and that was used for that trip, which was very fulfilling. Oh my gosh, it was so wonderful. And this year, if the Lord allows us within our plans again, we now feel like we should go to Tanzania and bless the Tanzanian children, and the following year we'll go to another country, and the following year we'll go to another country. And over the years, we will realize that we have impacted on a big region in Africa, helping the children, planting seeds of love in the little ones. And I know heaven rejoices with every life that is touched, the way I was touched by one Ron and Gloria Hanson. And so there is a lot that we need to do, but first things first, let's begin from our neighbors. Let's start with our friends, and then let it grow. Let it grow. Let's make this a big movement. Let us make this thing work even more than it has. We have already proved, my dear brothers and sisters, we have proved that we are no nonsense. Together we have had that belief, that collective belief, that helped us achieve what we did achieve against all odds. And we are going to do more. So it's my sincere plea that we will do that, and God will come into that challenge, and He will bring the conviction by the heart, and you'll be surprised about what will happen. Let's do it. Let's do it. I believe that if we tried to do more not within our power, but getting others involved. And God will really, I have the Holy Spirit, and He leads me to do stuff. And I believe that if in your little corner you can be crazy, just a little crazy, and engage somebody, you know, of course it's intimidating. I must warn you that it's not easy. In the 20 or 30 years, the charitable world has had a lot of corruption, and people embezzling money from these big non-governmental organizations. These charities have really been a cash cow for some unscrupulous people, some con men who embezzled the money. And so people are like, ooh. And when you come across and you talk about giving to Africa, it's not easy, but it is possible. Imagine if you came and you have stuck, somebody else will. They only need you to knock at the door of their heart, to talk to them, and to let them understand this and join us. And let's move together and touch more lives. I'm telling you, we have people who are hurting out there. They're waiting for your call. They're waiting for your action. And they'll have their lost hope back to them. Let's do this together with hope and determination. Yours faithfully.